Is it another cyclone video?
You tell me. I think I have something different to show.
Go on then.
Cyclone here, it just arrived today. Bucket here, you know the drill. You attach this to the bucket and it holds back all of your dust, 99% or something. However, we want to be utilizing this specific hose that comes with our vacuum because this attachment here works with all of our power tools and we want to be able to use it without other attachments that you can buy from third parties. We want to be able to use this hose with the vacuum cleaner but also with the Cyclone. The problem is that these come with 2 inches inlets. How do you make this work without using tapes and other ugly stuff? So before we do that, let's attach it to the bucket. If you're using a plastic bucket, then this valve is absolutely needed because otherwise it will collapse due to the suction power. If you have a metallic bucket like ours, you don't absolutely need it. However, I'm still going to use it just to be on the safe side.
There are hundreds of videos online showing how to put together a Cyclone dust separator. We are not here to reinvent the Cyclone. What we want to talk about instead is why a Cyclone actually makes everyday DIY more pleasant, and why the way you connect it to your vacuum matters just as much as the Cyclone itself. If you use a shop vacuum with power tools, you already know the problem. You start sanding, cutting or routing, and everything works fine for a few minutes. Then the suction drops, the filter clogs, and suddenly you are stopping mid-job to clean the dust out of the filter that was supposed to save you time. It works, technically, but it breaks the flow and turns a simple task into a very messy and dusty interruption. A Cyclone helps by separating most of the dust before it ever reaches the vacuum. That means the filter stays cleaner for longer, suction remains more consistent, and you spend far less time dealing with blockages. The suction power drops a tiny bit, but it stays constant without interruptions. What is talked about far less is how awkward many Cyclone setups are in real life. Different hose diameters, mismatched fittings, temporary adapters, which add to the setup cost, and layers of sticky tape often turn a useful idea into something that feels semi-permanent and inconvenient. Once it is set up, you either live with it as it is, or avoid using it altogether because changing anything feels like too much effort.
It's not unsticking.
Oh no!
Typical, isn't it? Especially when you're in a rush.
This makes you a very happy person.
Oh my god.
If your power tools are all DeWalt, then congratulations, you have a much cleaner solution with a cheap Cyclone that matches your power tools and your vacuum. However, if you find this product in the UK, where we live, you are in luck because we have been looking for months and it is always out of stock. The only way to get it is by paying shipment and import taxes from the US. The price just doesn't make sense.
Fine. Done. Cyclone is almost.
The Cyclone has its hat on, hip 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 hooray.
There you go. This is done. And now how do we attach this? Here, so that we can attach this bit to any of our power tools, like the jigsaw. I have seen a lot of people on YouTube and on Facebook just using tape, which I don't like. I like something clean that you can put in and out anytime you want. Depending on your specific vacuum cleaner, you can find online for free 3D printed files. This is exactly what we did, and I sent the files to a friend of mine who printed them. If you don't have a friend with a 3D printer or you don't have a 3D printer of your own, you can always order a print online for your specific needs. And these 2 pieces is what I'm referring to. Theoretically, this can go directly here and fit perfectly. Ooh, perfectly. And this can attach here and lock. This pipe is 2 inches and it goes here with a little bit of effort that I'm going to put later and attaches here. And now this will go here. And if we don't want to use the Cyclone and we want to use it by itself, we detach this bit, we take the hose back, come on, we plug it in, And we work without. No tapes, no any of that sort of thing.
This matters more than it might sound. All of our power tools already work with this specific hose, so nothing else in our setup needs to change. For dusty work, the hose goes into the Cyclone, which in turn goes into the vacuum. For quick cleanups and smaller tasks, the hose goes straight into the vacuum. The choice takes seconds, and everything remains clean, tidy, and easy to reverse. If you choose to stick them together with sticky tape, then this option is no longer on the menu. There is nothing proprietary or complicated about the solution, and that is part of what makes it appealing. If something breaks, it can be replaced. If the setup needs to change, it can change without starting from scratch. For home DIY, where flexibility, simplicity, and ease of use matter just as much as performance, this approach makes a noticeable difference. The vacuum becomes a tool you rely on, not something you constantly fight. So this is not a guide on how to build a Cyclone, it is simply a case for why keeping dust out of your filters saves time, and why a clean, well thought out hose connection can turn a good idea into a genuinely usable system. Sometimes the small details are what make a setup worth using every day. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, if we can do it, you can do it.